I have decided to make the cakes at 5:20 in the morning. Choose a cake disaster to follow. Oh, that feels pretty good. Oh, that feels really good. Okay, time to come out. I'm not sure if it's time for another coffee or time for some hard liquor. Everyone, I hope you can appreciate the backdrop of Cocoa Pops, leftover HelloFresh, and just miscellaneous crap basically. And you might see a sneak peek of a little happy birthday sign there. Another little birthday celebration tomorrow, and I'm just going to attempt to make that come together. I've been working like crazy. I've just got back from shopping to make the food for tomorrow, and not only the food but also the cake, which was a bit silly really. I mean, I should have bought one, but I'm so stubborn, you know, I'm a stubborn baker. Anywho, I thought I would take you along for my crazy head, tired-faced, absolutely insanity driven evening. I will have a shower to freshen up though. I haven't started the cake. It is after 7 p.m. The children still need to get to bed, etc. So I'm probably going to start this operation at 9. Anywho, I thought I would show you my fuel for the night because I haven't had time to cook dinner, obviously. But I am having something that I think is actually quite brilliant. So it doesn't look great, but I can assure you it tastes delicious. So a packet of curried cauliflower soup from Aldi, which is absolutely delicious. I've had this once before. And some chili oil with tuna, leftover tuna, and some parsley oil. We always leave frozen parsley that's been blended with olive oil and salt in the in the freezer. And it comes in handy for moments like these where you might want a bit of something in your soup or in your pastas. And I've got some chopped up bits of capsicum, but I have to say, this is quite delicious. Okay. So you know what I said about making cakes and making things happen? Well, the boys have been bathed, I've showered, and they've just gone down. I even wanted to fake tan, and this little birthday boy is still awake. And lucky tomorrow, honestly, is just going to be us at home. I just wanted to make it, you know, special because, you know, my baby's birthday. But, you know, we can't do it all. I'm just so exhausted. I actually feel like I'm going to throw up. That's how exhausted I am and how much little sleep I've had in the last few weeks, which is not uncommon, but I think I've just been burning the candle at both ends a little bit. So I don't know well, definitely the cake. I might make one tomorrow morning. I may not. We may just go to Safeway and get a mud cake or something. But anyway, we're just gonna have a chilled one tomorrow, so that's okay. And what will be, and we'll just try to make it fun for this little boy, which is the most important thing. And if that's, you know, splashing in the bathtub or playing with blocks or just squishing all the wrapping paper from presents, then that's what we'll do. But I'll catch you tomorrow. You never know, we may pick things up. Things may move on from here. Alright guys, I will check in with you when I'm put together. I'm sorry this vlog has been so topsy-turvy. And oh my gosh, I'm actually, like, you know when you're going to be sick and you start like salivating? I'm going to stop. Okay. Goodbye. Good morning, stormtroopers. Stormtroopers, might as well be. I've pretty much not slept all night, despite the fact that, yes, I was talking to you, and it seems like not only a moment ago that I was feeling ill and throwing up, and I had like a moment of sleep, and then the baby woke up, and then I was just awake, and I've not been able to sleep since, and this has been since I was working at 11:30, had a brief amount of sleep, and then, I don't know, 2:30. I just have not been back to sleep since. And my husband is tossing and turning tonight, and I was lying in bed thinking, should I just get up and do something? You know, like I'm the kind of person, as you know, that I can't just lie in bed. Anyway, I briefly shut my eyes at around 4:30, and he moved, and that's it, my eyes were open. And so I haven't slept. And this is insane. Like, this is not healthy. This is not good. But in my mind, I was ticking over all the things I had to do today and not having enough time to do them. Don't you hate that? I just wish there were more hours in the day. And ironically, I used to be on a schedule where I was creating more time in my day. And I think I need to get back on that, because I just feel like I'm floundering a little bit. And I think it's just being back at work and thrown back into the swing of things and just losing all that time. Anywho. I have decided to make the cakes at 5:20 in the morning. So I'm going to get to that. And I want to have a really warming breakfast. And I think I tend to go towards those warming, soothing foods when I'm feeling like this. Otherwise, it's all smoothie. And smoothies are like my go kind of food. Like, it's my get up and go. And I'm in that mood where I just want to like get all my work done and then hopefully catch a nap and then enjoy the rest of the day. It's family, but yeah. Let's see how this turns out. I used to hate lighting tins, but now I actually find it quite therapeutic. It's almost like wrapping a present and feeling that satisfaction of a well-wrapped gift. If you're wondering why my cake pans look shiny, well, a bit like a UFO really, is that I'm baking my Japanese sponge cakes, which is ironically what I neglected to mention is what I'm making. It's a repeated recipe, and I will film it in a separate video when I have the energy, because it will be baked in a water bath, and so I have to keep it well protected, and these are loose bottomed pans, so there is a very high potential that water will seep into this. Now, being a sponge cake, of course, it involves egg whites. Now, I learned this little hack from Adam Liao on the Food Channel, which I'm always watching in the middle of the night, to get your bowl nice and dry and grease-free, as obviously grease interferes with any whipping of the egg whites or incorporating the air. Is to wipe the inside of your bowl with some vinegar. So that is what I'm going to do now, and hopefully this makes my egg whites extra fluffy. about Saved by the Bell, I had exactly 200 grams of sugar, which is what I needed, which is double the recipe. And it's the first time I've made double the recipe at once, which is a big taboo actually, because for some reason things go wrong when you double or triple things. So fingers crossed. And I will see you in 1 hour and 25 minutes. It has sufficiently worked up my appetite, so I'm going to get making my apple chia porridge and a big coffee. And then, who knows, I might even do some abs. Yeah, because I'm still not in the zone to sleep, ironically. And I went for a little cheat this morning just to save time. I found these at Woolworths actually, which is an oat-free porridge with toasted almond meal. And I have tried this once before and I can report back it is absolutely delicious, especially because the almond meal is toasted, which I love suppliers that add, that little touch, that little extra something that they care about your food and the taste. And who doesn't love toasted nuts? And so I popped that with my favourite Blue Frog granola. And I can hardly speak because I'm salivating that much. Of course, peanut butter drizzle, a bit of yogurt, and I'm good to go with, can't forget the coffee. I'll get that too. And my morning Robert Tim's coffee with my favourite oat milk of all time, So Good Barista, oat milk barista edition. And did I mention that twice? Probably. I mean, obviously my oat milk is feeling so good. I wish I was feeling as good as that. Well, good enough considering I haven't slept. Okay, it is now daylight and the oven alarm has just sounded. Let's check the babies. It's a bit foggy in here, but they are looking lovely and risen. Let me give them a poke. Right. Let's see here. good. Oh, that feels really good. Okay, time to come out. Unwrapping a present. This one had a bit of water seep at the bottom, I can see that. But the top one stayed nice and dry. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Oh wow, this bottom one is literally shrinking before my very eyes. Probably could have used a little bit more cooking, but I think it's the combination of that being on the bottom rack and a bit of the water entry, combination of a few factors there. But I'm very pleased with this one. This one is baked right to the edges and is staying nice and risen. It's got a good crust, whereas this one hasn't really crusted the same. But anyhow, still nice and flat though. Oh my gosh, it's shrinking even more. That's okay. That's why we have frosting, which I have to make. I'm not sure if it's time for another coffee or time for some hard liquor. Perhaps another coffee. Oh, would you look at that soft texture? I mean, that is so fluffy. What you'd expect and more from a Japanese sponge cake. How beautiful. In fact, I might even leave that to sit upside down because it'll give us a nice flat top. Perfect. And you can clearly see water has gotten to the bottom of this one. And look at the height difference. Much shorter. And I think that is the culprit as to why this guy didn't bake as well. However, still a nice fluffy light texture, so I'm very happy with that. It is an absolutely miserable rainy day today, and I have decided that me and the little lad are going to stop off for a coffee break because we have to run a few errands before we get back home after drop-offs. So that is what we are going to do, which is the perfect thing to do on a rainy day, is to get hot takeaway drink. Yep. Pretty wet. Yep. Better eat your marshmallow. Come. Take a sip before we head off. Not bad. If you're wondering what my coffee order is, it's oat milk cappuccino. Alright, that's actually good.
I wonder why do I have a baked one?
Oh, because you're not big enough for coffee yet. Okay, let's head off. We've got more things to do. Good morning, birthday boy. Good morning, birthday boy. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you've got your cupcakes. Yummy cupcakes. Okay, time for my super quick 3-ingredient buttercream, which will go going between the cake layer. And you might be wondering why there is a caramel mud cake sitting here considering we're making cake. Is because we have some what you call fussy farts around here that don't like cream in their cakes, which is fair enough. I didn't like cream when I was a child. So this is some extra cake for those who don't want the one with cream, which of course we've already delved into as of yesterday, which is fine. folks, is what you call a rush job. This is a time poor mum cake. Not how I planned it, but we're rolling with it. We've run out of buttercream, but I only made a half batch, so that makes sense. We've done a rough crumb coat. It is a little bit of Leaning Tower of Pisa, but hopefully the second coat of icing will fix it up. We'll see. Lord, is that what I'm looking like today? Alright, my phone storage ran out. Sorry for the jumping footage there. I'm going to fit in the 10-minute abs, have a shower, and then I'm going to make the food. Yeah. I am busy. And it's from one nightgown into another, and I've just sprayed hairspray in my eye. So I'm going to do a quick little touch-up and then choose an outfit. I think I'm going to wear something new that I'm actually not too keen on, but I actually have to wear it in, if that makes any sense to you as a viewer at all. I will explain when I show you the parcel, but I've just made my eye makeup run, and yeah, but who can blame me considering I haven't had much sleep and I have no idea what planet I am on at this point. Anywho, I was going to comb my hair, but I can't be bothered, so I've literally just zhuzhed it with some Batiste volume, and yes, anyway, let's get to the outfit. As you can probably see here, it is quite obvious I have already opened this parcel. Now, this arrived very late, and it was also on sale, and half of the outfit is non-returnable. Now, it is a co-ord, because you know I love a co-ord. Unfortunately, however, because I was waiting for this knitted co-ord to go on sale, it is a bit small. Yes, Opal has grown slightly, which is fine. But also maybe the sizes have shrunk. I hate it when brands just have not a regular size. So I was quite annoyed by this, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I decided to keep it because there's no point in me returning it. I may even sell this on, but I thought I'd wear this today for my son's birthday just to see if I wear it in, if it'll stretch a little bit and be a bit more comfortable. So let's give this a go. Okay, so this is the knitted cord on. Sorry, again, lack of sleep, guys. Now, I think you can see what drew me to this, of course, the beige. The ribbing, the cuff detail on the sleeve. This is just my thing, and let's face it, I love a co-ord. Now, excuse all the lighting, but we know the lack of lighting situation in this room, not to mention the very dreary day on top of that. Now, I have to keep this because it was on sale. I have removed the tags from the skirt. This I can return. However, I decided to keep it, so I will be removing the tags. You can see this is a bit tight, and it is tight from the skirt, so it is a lot tighter than I want it to be. I'd rather something a little bit more like a loose knitwear look. However, the joys of knitwear and how we can perhaps rectify this is that knitwear does stretch. So I have decided to accentuate the waist part of it rather than doing it all up, because that just makes it look more obvious of how tight this actually is. So I've left it like a half done up kind of look. And with the hair kind of disguises any bits and pieces that may be exposed. Comes with a lovely collar and some lovely tortoise buttons. And I think this would pair beautifully with my new necklace, which you would have seen earlier in this video, the half pearl, half chain. Just a few rings and I will be a done dinner for this little soiree at home with nobody. Anywho, so that is me done, still awake, don't know how. Let me know in the comments box what you think about this co-ord. Again, I can return this top. Maybe I should keep the tags on for a bit longer. Unfortunately, I couldn't exchange it for a larger size because they were sold out. Now, I believe that the skirt is still in stock at The Iconic. This is by a brand called Aere. I have a few pieces from them, and usually they're quite a normal size, but this particular knitwear set seems to run small, or the sizing has changed, so that is a bit disappointing, but we're rolling with it and hopefully it just stretches today. That is my aim. The aim of me wearing this is not because I exactly wanted to, it's because I want to wear it in, like boots. And I've decided to wear my sample of Dear, which if you can see, Dear Polly, which I got in a Mecca Beauty loop box, and it's like a It's got tobacco in it for sure. So I smell a little bit like a smoker is how I can describe it, because how else can you describe tobacco except that that's what it smells like. But it's really, I don't know, it's a little bit masculine, but I kind of like it. So I'm just going to pop that on all my little exposure points, whatever points you call them, and put on my jewelry. Okay, necklace, pearls, etc., earrings, and that is me. A done deal. Cue, and what more could go wrong? My story train out again. Cue the cake disaster to follow is what I was saying. Birthday. Okay, let's do a little snip here. Alright, let the dripping begin. Let's do a test drip.
Look like.
I don't know, it's falling very slowly. Alright, I think it's alright.
Then how do I spread it?
Alright, open another one. Open those Rafaellos. Go, 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 go. This Mother's Day present will come in handy. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's hope we have enough to go around. Probably not, but let's see. It has buttercream, and by the grace of God, we've got this done right on time. That is right. And we couldn't get chocolate blue. We had it purple, we had it, look at my hands, many other colours, but not blue. Anyway, it's green, and that is still appropriate. And we had some leftover Rafaellos lying around, so that is now the garnish. There we go. First-year-old, birthday, sprinkle, cake thing. And today's shenanigans are at an end. And thanks for tuning into this video. Sorry it was very topsy-turvy and we've run out of storage again. Yes, I know. And he's very excited because he's had his first taste of sugar today. So he is in a fantastic mood and I'm probably yet to still find some sleep tonight. Anyway, anything that I have worn or featured in this video will be listed in the description box. Hope you're all doing well and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, take care for now guys. Bye.